gotta respect when a movie knows its audience. Godzilla Kong: The New Empire is effectively what would happen if you took a thread from our Godzilla and put it up on screen. A visually stunning sensory extravaganza that is all crescendo. The stakes are high, though not quite firmly established, and the entire film presents action payoff that's utterly breathless, unless that breath is bellowing out a massive stream of ice or fire. In IMAX, it's a 1 hour, 55-minute amusement park ride. I was oohing and aahing through the entire experience, wondering what was lurking around the next corner. Or, as the fifth film in Legendary's MonsterVerse franchise would have it, around the electrified plasma wall.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
It's made with MonsterVerse novices in mind, which would be great if that were the case for anyone who's going to see this film. We know that not one, but both of these classic Alpha Titans come with decades of lore, and superfans who have memorized every single detail. To have the human characters once again experience shock and confusion over another electrical anomaly, when seismic waves and electric currents have factored into Godzilla movies since time immemorial, it infantilizes the audience and presents a missed opportunity for some more imaginative writing. Sure, it keeps the new empire aligned with the classic mythology. But at this point, our characters should be recognizing these signals from the get-go. There's a chance to build here. We don't have to play stupid. The new empire sets its Godzilla above, Kong below dynamic early, so we know that the two frenemies have come to an understanding of mutually assured destruction, lest they stray from their respective lanes. But that doesn't last for long. Kong serves as the main monster throughout Godzilla Kong: The New Empire, and it immediately casts him in a more human, sensitive light, showing clear signs of aging through graying fur. The Leviathan is weaker and more vulnerable than ever before. At one point, he's taken out by a toothache. He desperately seeks his kin in the underworld. This desire for familial connection is what drives most of the film for both monkey and man. As we see Rebecca Hall's Dr. Eileen Andrews go from the strong, intelligent protagonist of Godzilla vs. Kong to a mother-like figure softened by love for her adopted daughter, Gia. And an old college buddy? Though she is arguably the film's main human character, Eileen suffers under the weight of the Titans. Kong's emotions and those of the other apes come across stronger than hers do. Andrews takes a backseat to new addition Trapper, a monster veterinarian played by Dan Stevens, only serving the purpose of pushing certain plot points forward by reading them aloud from ancient ruins. There are a few feigned moments of feeling that fall flat. The question is, why even bother presenting the idea of a mother-daughter connection in a monster movie? There's no time for emotions. A new, more advanced villain spurs the team of world savers to, what else? Come together to save the world. While small details are brushed under the rug, Wingard's imagination is at an all-time high. The new empire is here to give the people what they want: non-stop action and awe-inspiring visuals. There are textures we've never seen before, with brightly oozing guts, frozen meat blasts, and glowing plasma veils. While that's all certainly impressive, and the world building is literally out of this world, there are far too many elements at play in the new empire. It's sensory overload. Wingard, an avowed fan of both title characters, has allowed his imagination to run wild, quickly plunking the audience down in a world of ancient wisdom, modern technology, and primeval lands. But because we're rushing through many of these environments, it's hard for any of them to make a lasting impression. Before we can even ask ourselves, how does Brian Tyree Henry's Bernie figure everything out so fast? We're on to the next location. The only depths we're getting here are the depths of Hollow Earth. though the new Empire does go deeper on the Titan's subterranean home turf than either Godzilla vs. Kong or Monarch. The new Empire borrows heavily, creating a mashup of fan-favorite bits and pieces from past sci-fi hits. There's a sprinkle of Jurassic Park in every acre of Hollow Earth, a near doppelganger for the orcs from Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones Night King in Titan form, and a straight-up Stargate. And did someone order a new volume of Guardians of the Galaxy? I'm not just talking about the classic rock hits on the soundtrack. Trapper makes for an unlikable leader in the snarky Chris Pratt mold. Think Star-Lord with an Australian accent, just more irritating.
Try not to swallow your tongue.
What?
The new villain, on the other hand, makes a fierce adversary. The Scar King is ruthless, terrifying, and grotesque. And he's enslaved Kong's species into doing what exactly is unclear. But it's rendered Hollow Earth into a Mordor-esque hellscape. In addition to his sweeping reach and a gnarly whip made out of bones, Scar King's most fearsome weapon is the control he wields, not only over the ape race, but also over Shimo, an ancient creature said to be the most powerful Titan of them all. Backup comes in the form of an evolved Godzilla, who takes on a shocking pink hue after harnessing the powers of another Titan in an epic underwater battle that I wish we got to see more of. Kong, fitted with a fresh beast glove, teams up with his new ride or die to face off in an outrageous battle with Scar King and Shimo. Two apes riding two massive lizard monsters? Absolutely incredible. Is it worth slogging through the human drama undercard leading up to this Royal Rumble? I could have done without, but boy, is it fun as hell. Godzilla Kong: The New Empire is a visual thrill ride punctuated by brief moments of forced affection. Director Adam Wingard has a lot of fun with textures, colors, and camera work, and gives the fans the action that they demand. Unfortunately, there's no time to lose when lives are at stake, and the film's emotional punches lack the necessary wind-up, save for some very well-done moments between Kong and his Hollow Earth kin. The New Empire serves up a berserk dreamscape with plenty of payoff to please the MonsterVerse faithful. Shame about the human stuff, though.